around here on air. We do everything on air, including the mistakes.
Okay, rolling.
Welcome back to Yogaxpress. It's all about moving the body to still the mind. My name is Barney. I'm your host for this program. After the last session we had with an amazing teacher, Krishna Dholakia, I think we are all totally charged, supercharged. I have a feeling Krishna is going to take us, because she thinks we've been practicing the whole of this week. We're a weekly show, by the way. Those of you who are watching us every Monday morning, 6:30 to 7 a.m. on Time Warner 56, RCN 83, FiOS 34. So if you watch us Monday morning, 6:30 to 7, I know it's like, oh man, it's 6:30 in the morning, but that's the best time of day when you can practice and turn inward. No one is in a better position to confirm that than our special guest today, Krishna Dholakia. Krishna, you're back with us. Yes. We are delighted. We're supercharged already. Yes, before I forget my...
You guys were great.
We felt so good after the last session.
Good, I'm glad.
I'd like to reintroduce Josiane Hurd. Josiane, I know you loved the cat position last time, and Krishna took us through some twists. You just forgot to meow like your cat, but I know you think of your little cat. And we have Jacqueline, right? Jacqueline is also a fitness trainer for seniors.
Yes.
We have our full group back here for more. We also have the same crew. And before I forget my manners, I would love to take this opportunity to thank our crew, Tiffany Withers and Sergio Rivera. And of course, we had our facilitators set up the gobo, the lights, everything else that makes this whole program look so complete. So with that said, I'm going to have Krishna take us on another journey today.
Yes, absolutely.
Krishna, you're also a nutritionist. So while we're in and out of those postures, if there's anything that we're having difficulty with, if you can sort of throw a few tips on what I should do to get rid of this.
Oh, well, it's a really great segue because we'll be working on opening up the waist in this session. So why don't we all center ourselves by finding an easy seat. In Sanskrit, this position is called Sukhasana, an easy seat. This is one of the best seats to be in when you're trying to practice mindfulness or meditation. So as we start, go ahead and center yourself with your breath. As you inhale, fill the belly up with air. Exhale, gently find yourself releasing. Inhale, belly breathes in. Exhale, gently release. So keep this nice, long, deep inhale, nice, long, deep exhale breath consistent. This is the first stage of warming the body up and stepping into yoga. Firstly, by really controlling the breath. Then you control the mind. And keep your eyes closed. Inhale, arms lift up towards the sky. This is very intuitive. Bring the hands together in a prayer above the head. As you exhale, gently bring the prayer down to the center of your heart. Inhale, find that circling motion up towards the sky, like you're gathering the goodness that you deserve. Exhale, slowly shift the prayer down. Inhale, arms lift. And go ahead and stay there. Keep your left hand reaching up towards the sky and release the right hand down onto the ground by your right hip. Tend to your right fingertips and slowly, I know, left and right. Imagine how hard it is for me to teach yoga and I have to mirror people. Inhale, lift the left fingertips up and then sway the body over towards the right. Yeah, so go as far as you can go here. And then just breathe into that left hip and feel the opening through the side waist. Your gaze can stay forward or you can gently tilt the neck up to stare up towards the heavens. Inhale, come back to center. Allow the use of your hand to tilt the body over the hips. Inhale, both hands reach up again. Exhale, release the left hands down onto the ground. You find your fingertips tenting. You find energy through the top right hand, and then gently lay the body over towards the left. You find yourself perhaps turning the gaze upwards. Noticing the space that you're creating in the side waist. Inhale, find yourself first moving the shoulders over the hips and releasing the hands up towards the sky. Deep inhale here. Exhale one more time, release the fingertips to the side and gently lay the body over.
All the energy is flowing towards you, Jacqueline.
I know. Sending positive thoughts, right? Gently release the top hand down, framing the right knee. As you inhale, pulse the heart away from the thigh. Exhale, release forward. This should feel really yummy.
I like that.
Yeah.
Choice of word.
It's appropriate as a nutritionist.
Right, exactly.
Inhale, find that left hand reaching up again. Exhale, find both hands reaching towards the sky. And then switching sides, release the left hand down onto the ground and just sway the body over towards the left. And slowly release the hand down, framing the left knee this time. As you inhale, curl the heart away from the thigh so you feel that lovely lift of the heart. Exhale, release down towards the knee. Here, just gently circle the hands forward, facing the front of the mat. And then you may find it difficult to roll over your ankles, so just do what feels good here. And place the hands directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we'll come back to those cat-cows that everyone loves so much. As you inhale, drop the belly down, pull the heart forward. Exhale, feel the shoulder blades separate as you move the heart up towards the sky. Continue moving with your own breath. As you inhale, you feel the belly pulsing down, heart moving forward. As you exhale, you feel the opposition of energy.
It's almost rhythmic, right?
It's so rhythmic, and you may find that you want to make this a little bit more internal by closing your eyes. Nice job, guys. Feeling the spine loosen up, which allows that opening through the side waist. come back to a still tabletop position. Tuck the belly in towards the spine and gently shift the right leg back. Find a lift of the foot off of the ground and press that back foot against an imaginary wall and slowly start framing the hips down towards the floor. Inhale, left hand reaches forward. So we've been here before. So you may find that you are a little bit more stable, a little bit more confident in this posture. Exhale, curl the knee and elbow in towards the belly. And then gently release the hand and the knee down onto the ground. So we may need to stagger here a little.
I'll go back. Maybe just
yes. Curl the right knee in towards the nose. And then just step it out towards the side right section. Yep. So you are on the inside of that foot. Your left hip is directly over the knee. Inhale, circle the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, gently shift the weight over, framing the right leg. Other side, Jacqueline. Yeah, there you go. So you may not be able to lay your body so far down. You perhaps may need some more support. You hold on to that right hip. But just focus on imagining the activation and the opening of the left side body.
Right. I can feel my legs real nice.
Yeah. See? We're working on strengthening and opening up. One full breath here. And then slowly circle the hand down onto the ground. Come back to that tabletop position. And from here, you'll just circle the shoulders over the hands and the hips around the knees, feeling the difference between the left and the right side body. It should feel good. If you want to purr here and you didn't have a chance to purr before, you can.
I'm a bird person. I'm sitting next to a cat person.
It's funny.
I'm a bird person too.
Oh, you are?
I fed 2 times my bird today, 2 different locations.
And then come back to that stillness. This time we practice the opposite side. We gently shift the left foot back, place the left toes onto the ground first, and then slowly shift that left foot off the ground and press it against an imaginary wall. Inhale, slowly shift the right hand forward. So you find that opposition of energy here. Fingertips moving forward, sole of the foot moving back.
I'm reaching for the kale this time.
Kale,
no
yes,
donut.
reach for the kale. The lovely vegetables. Exhale, curl the elbow and knee in towards the midline. So really feel the pull back of the belly, feel the shoulder blades separate here. And then gently release the knee and the hand down onto the ground. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, curl the knee in towards the nose. Left knee in towards the nose. And then shift again. You may need to stagger if you're working with a partner. You're on the inside of the left foot. The right hip is over the knee. And then slow and steady, you find yourself reaching up towards the sky. And finding that moving meditation of the arms here. Exhale, lay the body over towards the left, opposite side.
Oh, opposite side.
Yeah, I know, it's so confusing,
Felt so
right?
easy, right, Jess? Yeah.
Yeah, this side. So gently, gentle, yep. And then just gentle movement over this way, yeah. And again, if this doesn't feel good, go ahead and grab a hold of the left hip. This will give you a little bit more confidence and stability to perhaps move a little bit more forward into that opening. Does that feel better?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Oh yeah, that's much better. My New Year wish has almost come true. I already feel a little taller.
See, yoga can help you grow 1/4 of an inch. a year.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I like that.
So if you're looking to become taller, you know what to do. And then slowly circle the hand down onto the ground and come back into that tabletop. And just move in the opposite direction, swirling, perhaps in a counterclockwise position, or the opposite of what you just did. And then we'll find ourselves coming back into that lovely child's pose that everyone adores. So I invite you to create space here, create space in your breath, create space in your mind, create space in your shoulders, create space in your hips. Allow yourself, or give permission to yourself, to let go a little bit more. Feel the thigh or the quadricep muscles externally rotating. Perhaps the hips move towards the heels just a little bit more. And slowly roll the shoulders over the hands, coming back to that tabletop. Curl the toes under. And gently, slow and steady, lift the hips up to downward facing dog. Everyone, bend your knees more than you think. You could stay up in their downward facing dog.
Oh, okay.
I'm just watching.
Okay.
I'm patrolling. So as you bend your knees, right, you feel yourself moving the hips up towards the sky an inch more. And Banu, can you release your head a little bit? Allow the ears to frame your biceps here. Press down through the fingertips. Jacqueline, bend your knees more. Beautiful. Lift your hips up a little bit higher. Great. Nice. Allow your body to roll forward in a plank pose, so shoulders are over the hands.
My least favorite posture.
So as we are here, we're going to come into a modified sun salutation vinyasa by bending the knees down and just reaching back into the child's pose one more time.
Explain vinyasa while we're down here.
Vinyasa is a type of yoga where you move with your breath, and there's a connecting sequence where you're going through downward facing dog, plank, lowering down through a half push-up, and inhaling through a cobra or upward facing dog.
Like a full cycle.
Like a full cycle, yes.
Okay.
From here, slide yourself all the way forward towards the front of the mat, like a little snake. Release the forehead down onto the mat. Bring the hands by the chest and slowly roll the elbows in towards the middle of the spine. Press down through the pubic bone and find a gentle lift of the heart, coming into Cobra Pose. As you exhale, tap the forehead down onto the mat. Release tension through the glutes or the butt. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. And from here, just drive the hips back into that child's pose. Trickle the fingertips back by the hips. Just circle the hips down onto the mat and bring the feet forward. Nice, guys. How are we on time?
How are we doing for time, Sergio and Tiffany? Can we keep going? minutes,
we have more
fantastic.
than enough time.
So maybe we can just do another 5 minutes of stretching.
Yes. Okay, so we'll come into one of my favorite yoga poses called Janu Shirshasana, which is head to knee pose. Mm-hmm. So bring the right foot in to meet the left thigh. Yeah, so it's above the knee, not at the knee. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and flex the toes like you're trying to tickle your nose with your toes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is some imagery.
My cat can do that.
Huh?
My cat can do
Oh,
that.
I'm so jealous of your cat.
Okay. An admiration when she washes herself. She would have a paw goes like this.
Okay, so before we actually go to the head to knee pose, we're going to just shift the front foot out. So the hips are now squaring towards the side wall. Your back will be facing me, Jacqueline. Yeah, you're doing it right. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Inhale your arms up towards the sky like we've been doing. And then slowly release the left hand down to meet the inseam of the left thigh. Yep. And find yourself gently gliding the hand down, opening the side waist up so we create space again. And you find integrity through the back neck. So instead of dropping the head down, lift it up so it is in the center of your shoulders. If you need a little bit more support or you want to give yourself a little bit more love, you can grab the back of the head, the occipital lobe of the head, yep. And then slowly turn that elbow up towards the sky. Feeling the shoulder, feeling the heart open up, and the side waist. And I invite you to stay for 2 breaths here and breathe, creating space in the body, in the mind, and in the breath. And if you're feeling any discomfort, you can bend the front knee.
Josiane and Jacqueline, don't you just love yoga teachers? They get you in the worst kind of twist and then say breathe.
I guess that's fair, Banu. And then
it's easy to forget, right?
It is easy to forget. Slowly release by placing that top hand behind you. Mm-hmm. And then suck that heel back in, squaring your hips forward this time. So just bring that foot back in, like that. Yeah. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bend the front knee and fold over, feeling the connection of your belly to your thigh. So it's when we're thinking of forward folds, it's more important to fold with a straight back instead of really cramming ourselves down in order to touch the nose to the knee. So you may stay here. If you have a little bit more room to play with, you can cross through the ankles and grab a hold of your foot.
I'll let Josiane do this.
And with each exhale, you grow. With each inhale, you allow yourself to just release. And slowly crawl back in and up. Bring the right foot forward and just switch sides. Left foot.
You can include this.
Okay. So as we did before, we're going to just walk that front heel forward, squaring the hips to the side wall. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, slide the back of the right hand down the right thigh.
Right hand down.
Right then.
So you may stay here, or you may find your hand grasping your occipital lobe, the back of the head. And then you slowly peel that elbow up towards the sky. And you breathe.
Thank you. I need that reminder.
You know, whenever a yoga instructor says that to me and I'm in a hard pose, it actually helps me.
That's true, though.
You know, it helps me just actually release.
And
But you're right, it is kind of like one of those things that yoga teachers say, and you're like, oh, I am breathing. But for me, it helps me. And you feel the movement of the side waist as the left rib cage moves away from the left hip. And you're creating space. knee, circle back up, release that hand behind you. And suck that foot back in. Yeah. So it almost feels intuitive to square your hips forward as you do that. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bend that right knee and fold over. You may find your mind releasing a little bit more as you do this. Forward folds are very helpful in cooling you down and calming down the brain.
So essentially back bends are energizing us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is calming.
This is very calming, yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Is your leg supposed to be straight on the ground or not?
So if you have lower back tightness or lower back issues, it's very wise to bend your front knee.
I have these shoes on my back, but that not lower my back.
Oh.
It's further up. So
Oh.
I guess if you're comfortable.
Yeah.
this is comfortable for me.
This is good.
Okay. And then,
One side is more flexible than the other.
Okay.
and that's
Yeah,
like
everybody,
all of
yeah.
us.
Right,
Yeah, my left side is more flexible than my right side. And find the heart moving away from the thigh. And just release the foot forward.
While we're internalizing, and even
Allow-
as Krishna. Sorry.
Can I just,
Yeah, of course.
So, feet are width mat width. And then slowly just come into Shavasana by laying the body
One
and
heads to the center.
heads
please.
towards
Yeah.
the opposite side. And just breathe. Now we breathe in a very welcoming pose, right?
Oh yeah.
In a very easy pose. So you find that space, again, you find that space really opening up through the body, through the shoulders, through the chest. And then invite something that is calling you to maybe be a stronger version of yourself. And exhale the weakness, the self-doubt. Exhale anything that doesn't serve you. Slow and steady. Come back to the presence of the room. Your breath drives through the space of your body. And you find movement through the arms and the legs.